Muslim women are eligible to get maintenance after divorce, and the Supreme Court reiterated this in a recent judgment. Now, why is this being called a big deal? Because the Muslim personal law does not have provision for long-term alimony. In Muslim personal law, a woman is eligible to get alimony only until the process of divorce is completed. This includes iddat, which is the period during which the woman cannot marry anyone else. In the recent case, a two-judge bench in the SC heard a petition from a man who didn't want to pay maintenance to his ex-wife. Muhammad Abdul Samad's divorce with his wife took place in 2017, 5 years after they got married. It happened under personal religious laws. The woman opted to file a case for interim maintenance under Section 125 of the Criminal Procedure Code. And then, a family court ordered Samad to pay maintenance of 20,000 rupees to his ex-wife. The Criminal Procedure Code's Section 125 obligates anybody with sufficient means to maintain his wife or his legitimate or illegitimate minor child if they are unable to sustain themselves. Additionally, it specifies that wife includes a divorced woman who has not remarried. Now, Samad challenged the family court order in the Telangana High Court, but the High Court also refused to set aside the original order. It brought down the maintenance to 10,000 rupees though. But Samad had an issue with his ex-wife seeking assistance under Section 125 of the Criminal Procedure Code. His petition argued that his ex-wife could not take recourse under Section 125 of CRPC when the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Divorce Act 1986 existed. This act was triggered by the landmark Shah Bano case of the 1980s. Shah Bano was a divorced Muslim woman who challenged her ex-husband for maintenance. The Supreme Court granted her this under Section 125 of the CRPC. But then, Muslim politicians and bodies had a problem with this being in conflict with Islamic law. So, the Rajiv Gandhi government brought in the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Divorce Act, which allowed Muslim women to receive alimony only until the period of iddat. Years later, on 10th July 2024, Justices B.V. Nagaratna and Augustine George Massey heard Samad's matter in the Supreme Court. They ruled that even if Samad and his wife got a divorce under personal religious laws, the secular law would stand. Live Law reported that their judgments agreed that the CRPC section applies to all married women, including Muslim married women. On Section 125 of the CRPC, Justice Nagaratna wrote, "It is an instantiation of constitutional philosophy of social justice that seeks to liberate the Indian wife, including a divorced woman, from the shackles of gender-based discrimination, disadvantage, and deprivation."